You see this video right here? You go here to the playlist, Henry Segura trial, and you click the Latino man. He's an ex-gangbanger. He's in his 70s. I think he was in the Nuestra Familia. I don't know. But he has 5 or 6 felonies, and what he does is he testifies for the defense. He doesn't work for prosecution at all, but the defense can pay him $15,000 to offer his gang expertise.
With the Fusion Marketplace app, you can
/ cartel expertise. And in this particular trial, Henry Segura was on trial for killing his baby mama and her kids. He was married to another woman, and the motive allegedly was he wanted to end the child support because, you know, it was a lot of money. He had enough. He was already with his family. This was a side chick in her family that he had on the side. So allegedly he killed her, you know. But this guy, this ex-gangbanger, and this guy, he charged the defense $15,000 to say, well, look, man, this could have been Mexican mafia. You know what I mean? This could have been Nuestra Familia. You understand what I'm saying? So hold on. All right, here it is. Yeah. So he's there to offer his expertise on street gangs, the Mexican mafia, Nuestra Familia, and he's basically saying, yeah, I mean, all of that stuff could have happened. And it's crazy because the way that they question him,
instructor sets it up. You have to do analysis and things like that.
Hold on.
Also, when I got my master's degree,
Hold on.
that I took for that was blood distribution and spatter, so a graduate course.
Yeah, I'm trying to find this dude's testimony, man. Hold on for 1 second, man. This has the thumbnail, has him on there. Well, there he is, yeah.
And went to prison at 21.
Correct.
And how long were you in prison?
I was in prison that time, I don't know, 5 years.
In the city of Stockton, and why they were good.
This is how they qualify these guys to be. They have to qualify these guys to be experts in their field, and this is the prosecution. And basically, what they're trying to do is make him look illegitimate because he spent a lot of years in prison, and he has 5 or 6 felonies. But he changed his life and got a Ph.D. So now he offers his legal services. He's a legal consultant.
Getting pushed into the gang by the school and by the treatment they were receiving at school, by the community and law enforcement. Is that right?
No, what I was looking at is I wanted to determine whether or not they had been motivated or pushed into the gang by the behavior or the treatment of police officers, the community.
He's trying to, I think he's talking about what did you do your thesis on? And he's explaining it to him. I did my thesis on the effect of police brutality. You got to understand, he's anti-establishment. The prosecutor is establishment. He hates everything about this guy. He doesn't even believe that guys like this should qualify to be in there, but they do because they have the educational background.
School and so forth and so on.
So, well, you were looking at why young people were being pushed
Correct.
into the gang by the quote-unquote system.
Correct. Well, it wasn't really limited to that. I mean, I did a little research on, but the dissertation itself was on on a street gang, Northern California street gang, a calling card from the Zetas, not to let the law enforcement know that it was them, because they wouldn't know, but to let everybody in the underworld know.
Large amount of drugs, and all this is based upon what Mr. Santos. And when you were asked about, I think at the time, I did the deposition of you back in January of this year. Do you recall it?
Yes, I do.
You indicated you had testified something like 28 times. Is that correct?
Probably, yes, at that time. I've testified numerous times since then.
You always testify for the defense. Is that correct?
Well, I'll testify for the district attorney if they ever call me.
Peace.